So a little while back, I made a video about where to live in Pensacola, and honestly, it did pretty good. People watched it, people shared it. I still get people from all over the country reaching out to see if Pensacola is actually a good spot for them to make the move to. Pensacola is having a moment right now where people are finding this place to be very attractional for many reasons. They're leaving the states that are very hard to get into as far as cost-wise. It's pretty affordable here. You can actually find a home in this area in the $300,000 and around there price point. So people are finding it affordable. The no state income tax makes it a huge attraction piece as well. But not every part of Pensacola is the same. Where you land really does matter. It's gonna matter as far as neighborhood, distance to the beach, distance to the downtown area here in Pensacola. So many of those details matter. I'm excited to dive in today to some different areas around Pensacola that maybe you'd wanna check out. Hey, real quick, my name is Sean Killingsworth. I'm a realtor down here at the Emerald Coast. I love helping families find their home here. So this week, reach out, give me a text, call, or email. I'll definitely respond. I look forward to hearing from you. And if you are looking to relocate in the next 6 days or 6 months, please reach out. Maybe we can book a Zoom call this week. That would be awesome, and I look forward to meeting you. Here's how I think of Pensacola. There's a few distinct buckets of neighborhoods that I would categorize some of these neighborhoods in, and so I'm gonna hit those real quick so you can get a feel for maybe which area would fit you the best. If you're looking for walkability, character, and a real neighborhood feel, North Hill and East Hill are some really great spots that can get you into homes in a fairly affordable price point, that have homes that have tons of character and neighborhoods that have big trees and parks and things like that you could really enjoy the outdoor lifestyle. If you want suburban comfort with good schools, maybe Cordova Park or Scenic Heights would be really great for you. They have larger homes with bigger lot sizes. If you want more space and lower prices and still close to everything, there's a couple suburbs that you'd want to check out. Cantonment, Milton, Pace, those are some really good options that would put you quick access to the city and not too far away from the beach. And if you want the beach lifestyle, Gulf Breeze is a highly rated, great pick, because that's going to put you with really quick access to Pensacola Beach and Navarre Beach, and it's a highly desirable area. Price point though, heads up, is just a little bit higher. Today we're gonna go tour two amazing homes here in the area in some of the most desirable areas. We're gonna go check out one in East Hill and one downtown. They're gonna give you a whole different variety of feel. So East Hill is going to give you that amazing neighborhood feel, and downtown is going to be walkable to nightlife and restaurants. These houses are super cool, so I'm excited to run over, show you these areas, talk about the area a little bit, and then show you these homes. So let's head on over and check out East Hill. If there's one neighborhood in Pensacola that people fall in love with and never want to leave, it's East Hill. The second you drive in, you feel it. Wide, shaded streets lined with massive live oaks, people out walking their dogs, sitting on front porches, waving at neighbors they actually know by name. It has that rare quality that's really hard to find anymore. The homes match the charm. You've got historic bungalows, craftsman cottages, updated mid-century homes, and newer construction. Many with big front porches and mature landscaping that give the whole neighborhood its character. Prices reflect how desirable it is, with the median home sales price of $490,000. Though entry-level homes you can typically find around $400,000 that need to put some work into. The lifestyle is really what sets it apart. Bayview Park, Bayou Tejar is a centerpiece, tennis courts, kayak rentals, a dog beach, a boat launch, and community events all year long. The walkable stretch along 9th and 12th Avenue has cafes, boutiques, a wine shop, weekly tastings, local restaurants, an art gallery. A great evening here doesn't even require a car. The Neighborhood Association puts on Bands on the Bayou concerts, outdoor movie nights, makers markets, and block parties throughout the year. It's been voted best neighborhood and best place to walk in Pensacola. There's no HOA and no HOA fees. East Hill isn't the cheapest option in Pensacola, but for the character, the walkability, and the community, a lot of people would tell you it is the best value in the city. So here I am at the first home, which is just on the north side of East Hill. And from this house, you're only a short distance away from the water. And so this house isn't backed up to water. It doesn't have water views. It has an amazing view of the Florida nature, Florida trees. It kind of has that private feel. It's usually pretty quiet around here other than the mowers mowing right at this house behind me. So I apologize for the noise of that, but this house is really super cool. This will give you a great idea of what homes are like here in East Hill. Just because you can have homes that have a ton of character. This one I'm excited to show you has a lot of updates that make it really nice. So this home does have a couple features that are really helpful when it comes to insurance, like a new roof and new plumbing. So some of those are great benefits for a house like this that has been updated. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, about 2,100 square feet, priced at $515,000. So I'm excited to show you this one. Let's run inside and take a look at it. So on the inside of this home, this has all the character and vibe packed into just a small footprint. It's only 2,000 square feet, just over that, but when you walk in here, you're gonna love the style and the vibe that you would get in this old 50s style home. But they've done a full update, so when you walk in here, there is just so much open space where I'm assuming they've removed some walls. They've really opened it up quite a bit since the 50s, but such a cool experience when you walk in here to the living room. You've got the furnishings over here with the TV, the nice new updated fan. And this home has even more features than what I was expecting. I didn't realize there's actually a downstairs to this house. You don't find a lot of those downstairs here in Florida. I don't know why, but we're on such a high hill headed into the water that I think this one just has a downstairs. So it's pretty cool. I'm excited to show you that. But in here to the left is the first bedroom. So you've got this nice designed bedroom. I love the flooring that they chose for this whole place. So it's this nice LVP wood flooring throughout. So that's a great vibe right there. Over here to the right side is the other bedroom. So you've got this full bedroom in here, which is nice. This is a queen size bed, so this will show you about how big this room is. And they've got this nice built-in cabinets, built-in drawers right here with the hang-up section right there, so plenty of space for your things. They do this really nice sliding farm door. I love that feel and vibe. And then you have this bathroom in here. It's a little tight, but I mean, this is how they made them back in the day. So they kept some of the character and charm, but really maximized it as far as the design elements in here. So they updated the light fixture up there and the mirror. So they really pulled the old character with some new modern style to this house. So I thought that's pretty awesome. But when you stand here walking back into the main room, it's big and open. So a great feel for here. In this room, you've got the dining room, plenty of space. They've got 4 people right here. You could probably add another 2 if you needed 6. Plus, you have bar seating over here. So they have a couple chairs here. You could even add more if you needed. So an ultimate hosting area, because in this kitchen, you've got the quartz countertops, the stainless steel appliances, this big sink. I kind of like the style of that. Looks nice. The dishwasher is great. Love the cabinet color. And this light over the sink is great. So it's 50-50 on the switch. That was garbage disposal. I do that about every single time, but check this light out. Thought that's a cool style. And you got more stainless steel appliances over here with its own pantry right in this section for more storage. So a great amount of space packed in to this really small footprint. Over here, you've got a couple more things right here. You've got this outdoor area. They have it set up as kind of this gym with a desk back here. You have the laundry room set up over on this side, but the views from here is 360. You have just views of the Florida nature and Florida trees over this direction. So that's pretty awesome. In here, you've got another table if you enjoy a screened in patio. So today's a little humid. It's one of those, we're getting closer to summer, so might start sweating out here a bit, but on a cooler evening, you can come out here, enjoy the wind blowing off the water. What a great experience it would be right there outside. I'm about to show you downstairs, so hang with me, but out here they've got a carport that I thought was pretty great. For what they have it set up as is right now a game room, so you could have a car parked in here if you needed that, but they've utilized it for some seating and the ping pong table and different stuff like that. So this is the upstairs. I'm excited to run down here and show you the downstairs, so let's go for it. All right, so as you are going down the stairs, this is where the fun begins, is on the lower level. So let's go down here. What a great vibe as you turn the corner to come in here. But love it, the darker colors, is a bit of a shorter ceiling, but it feels great for a basement. The leather furniture. You've got kind of a movie room type setup down here, game room. So this would be super fun. Down here they've got a table and a little wet bar. So if you like to make drinks, it looks like it's set for coffee. If you wanted wine, this would be a great spot to hang out down here. There's also a bedroom down here at the end and a bathroom. Don't let me forget the bathroom on the way out of here. But down here you've got the bedroom with a decent amount of space right there. And in here, just to the right, was the bathroom. And so you walk in here and this has all of the vibe that you need going on right here. So a little walk-in shower right there. And so that's nice to have on this level. And let's run outside, check out this little patio. All right, so here's the patio. When you walk out here, it's got the slightly covered pergola out here, the pavers on the floor, the fire pit, the chairs and the table. What a great experience, just kind of enjoying your backyard on a nice Florida evening. And so this is a pretty killer outdoor spot. There was one more room I wanted to show you before we head out of here. And they call it the she shed, and you could really utilize this however you want. But across here at the bottom of the stairs, you come in here and there's a whole tool room. So if you need to do projects or work on things, this would be a nice little setup that you have access to on this property as well. So tons of great things about this house. What a great experience. Let me know if you like this one. But I'm excited to run over to this next area to show you around what it's like downtown. Let's go for it. If you want to be right in the middle of everything, the history, the food, the energy, the events, downtown Pensacola is in a league of its own here on the Gulf Coast. The heart of it all is Palafox Street, and right now it just finished a major glow up. The city completed a $10 million reinvestment, adding wider sidewalks, new trees, improved crosswalks, and expanded outdoor dining space, all aimed at making this more walkable and more vibrant. Business owners are calling it a transformation, and this is a downtown that's clearly investing in itself. The lifestyle down here is unlike anything else in the Panhandle. Gallery night happens every single month on Palafox, 12 themed events this year with art, food, music, local businesses spilling out into the street. Palafox Market runs every Saturday morning, and then you've got the big ones. Fufu Festival is a full 12-day arts and culture every fall. The Seafood Festival takes over Seville Square, and the Blue Angels Homecoming Air Show drives people from all over the country. There is something happening down here almost every single weekend. The Historic District, the Sanger Theater, Joe Patty's Seafood, the waterfront. These aren't just tourist attractions, they're a part of daily life. You walk to dinner, you walk to a show, and you walk to Sunday market. You're 20 minutes from the beach and right in the middle of a city that's growing but hasn't lost its soul. If you want walkability, history, and a place that actually has a pulse, downtown Pensacola delivers. So here I am at the second property, and I'm shockingly close to downtown. It's actually pretty surprising that you could just come out your front door and walk right over to your nearest favorite restaurant downtown. And I will say they have some amazing options down here with some great food. But this property is really cool because this neighborhood is very quaint, very small. You have all of these homes built right together. So I wouldn't say parking is an extreme here, but the vibe and experience for everything to be walkable, or hop on a bike and just roll over to your nearest coffee house right downtown. It gives you a ton of options here to have that downtown lifestyle, which I'm honestly, do you even need a car at this point? So I'm really excited to show you this house. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath home. This one is priced at $640,000. It has a handful of updates that would really help with your insurance. So if you want to find out what those are, reach out. I'd love to get you the details on that. So this home was built in 1983, and with a small HOA of just $500 per year, gives you access to all of this downtown feel and excitement. So let's run in and take a look at this house. On the entry to this house, I may have picked out the two most vibey houses in all of Pensacola because both of these have a ton of great character from different eras. The first one being a 50s home fully updated, to this one having the 80s feel and vibe here, which is great. They've utilized some of that. They've done a couple updates that are important, but when you walk in that front door over into this room, you've got the dining room with kind of that Venetian style light right here in this room. You got the kitchen layout with the pass-through bar and the granite countertops, white cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. There's a couple of areas here that have access to the exterior, and they're my favorite spots. So I'll show you one now. I'll show you one at the end of the tour, which is on the upstairs balcony. It's super cool. But out here, this is where it's at. So if you enjoy just a small little area, maybe throw out the grill. They've already got a wishing well, maybe that's a fountain. I'm not sure what's going on there, but maybe a little fish. No, there's no fish in there. But anyway, just a really cool environment out here with its own little pergola out in this area. You have some of the Florida nature growing all up there with the vines, and they have the lights on the strings. And so a really cool feel for out here. So if you love the outdoors and want just a little space to hang out, that would be the one with maybe a couple chairs. So I had to show you that first. I'll show you the other one here in just a second. But let's run in here and take a look at the rest of this kitchen. So in here, you walk into this, it has stainless steel appliances with the white cabinets, the granite countertops that wrap around. It has some of the floating shelves over here, and not a ton of updates, so it's still pretty true in here to probably the original era of this home. It's not bad. It looks like it's been taken great care of, so very nice and clean. You've got the laundry room right here with a washer and dryer with its own cabinet space up there, and so some good storage in this home with some good cabinets there. So right next to the laundry room is the half bathroom, so you'd have access to this down here with the sink, the restroom right there, so then that way you wouldn't have to run up to the other bathrooms to take care of business. In this room on the bottom floor, so how the house is laid out, you've got the kitchen, dining room, and the living room. The bedrooms are upstairs, so we'll run check those out in just a second. But over here you have the built-in cabinets, the fireplace with the big mantle up there, the plantation shutters, which are nice. It brings in light, but you can also block it pretty good. So a lot of people love those here in Florida. We have those on our house, and they're facing the sunset. So when you do close those at night, it'll actually keep your house pretty cool in the summer once the sun really starts getting through those windows. So we'll run upstairs, take a look at these bedrooms. All right, up at the top of the stairs, you turn left into this room, which is actually a really big bedroom. So that was the shocking part about this property, is the room sizes are really big. So if you want a king size bed, it would be perfect for that, other than having to carry it up those stairs. So I just did those stairs, a little out of breath. Yeah, I need to probably get to the gym a little more, but up here has the nice built-in cabinets, a TV mount. You have these cabinets right here, which would give you plenty of storage. It scared me. And in here, you've got the bathroom with the double sink vanity right there, updated mirrors and the light fixture. You even have a skylight right above me that gives a lot of natural light. And here in the closet, they do have some built-ins in here with some drawers. So it would give you a good amount of storage for all of your things right there. And on the end over here, you have the full tile shower. It's a walk-in shower, which is really nice. Just a little step, a curb to get in there, but plenty of space. It's got the rain head up there and plenty of lighting in there, so that makes it really nice. And we'll run and take a look at this other bedroom. So for bedroom number 2, very similar in size, still a ton of room. This one just does not come with the built-in cabinets over here. But again, if you only needed one bedroom, maybe this could be a guest room or an office, something like that. If you do need multiple bedrooms, hey, that'd be great too to have access for that. In here, it has the single sink vanity. So this is less of the main bedroom, more of your secondary bedroom. They do have their own closet in here, not quite as big as the other. And they do have the full tile shower in here. So just everything in this room slightly smaller than over in the main one, but it would still give you plenty of space to kind of move around. And for my favorite part of this house is right out here on the patio. Let's go out here. All right, so out here on the patio, this is super nice because it is this little porch that's covered. You have some of these amazing Florida vines that are growing all the way up here. I mean, amazing as far as they look cool. I don't know how you take care of them and trim them, but hey, they look really nice and gives this home a ton of character. And so that's awesome. The neighborhood, you can see all the houses right here around you. So from this area, you can wave at your neighbors and check in, see how everybody's doing. You can hear a dog barking in the background. So you have a nice little seating area over there, some more of that Florida nature right there. So one of my favorite parts is definitely right here. Gives you a really great spot that you can hang out. So that was our tour of the downtown house. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour of this one. Let me know which one you liked better or best, and maybe even what area you're looking into possibly checking out here in the Pensacola area. Drop that in the comments and I'll look to see what you guys are all looking for. So thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure to like and subscribe to this channel as we're going to be touring all things Emerald Coast. I love to see subscribers when you guys join, when you interact and comment and like. It's super helpful for the channel and I love the chance to get to know you. Please reach out this week. My info is all below in the description box and I will see you on the next one. Have a good one.